Hello, welcome back to Simon's Rants and to another VeggieTales review. So, what more of an intro do you really need? We're doing VeggieTales again, and today we're doing Dave and the Giant Pickle. This one was always one of my favorites, and I think it's one of the most popular episodes because of a couple of reasons. One, David and Goliath is one of the most popular Bible stories of all time, but two, this is also the first appearance of Larry Boy. I loved Larry Boy as a kid, and I also loved the whole story of Dave and the Giant Pickle, so I'm excited to watch this again. Obviously, like with all of these, I haven't seen it in a long time, so I'm curious to see how well it holds up. I'm sure it will. This is VeggieTales, Dave and the Giant Pickle. Let's do it.
Danger lurks in the big city. Disaster waits in every dark alley. Peril behind every park bench. The world needs a hero. But not just an ordinary hero, no! A special hero!
Oh, hey, Larry. I know this is from the 90s, but like, we're not allowed to joke about that kind of stuff anymore, Larry.
I am that hero! They call me Larry Boy!
You know, he kind of looks like Bible Man. Actually, it's a similar color pattern. I mean, okay, he does have plungers for ears. That is a difference. But overall, it's a very similar vibe. He could be his sidekick. And by Bible Man obviously would be Larry's sidekick. Let's be serious. One is a superior hero.
Hi, kids. I'm Bob the Tomato, and I think that's Larry the Cucumber.
I'm Larry Boy! Who are you?
Larry, it's me, Bob.
Bob? Bob? I know no Bob. Hey there, citizen. Would you give me a hand?
No, he can't give anybody a hand. He doesn't have any.
I'm afraid it's about to let go. Ouch.
Wow, I didn't know being a superhero could be so painful. Maybe you should just go back to being plain old Larry.
But I don't want to be plain old Larry anymore.
Why not?
Well, there's nothing special about plain old Larry.
Oh, great. An episode that's gonna make me emotional. Darn you, VeggieTales. I'm trying to laugh, and you're trying to make me feel things.
Hey, I know.
What?
I could...
Larry, sorry.
You got
Your
my...
face, Bob. Bob, pull back, Bob.
Well, what I was going to say is that we... Ow! That's smart!
Hey, look. I'm a merry-go-round.
This humor is so random. I understand why as a kid I thought random equaled funny after watching stuff like this my whole childhood.
As I was saying, we just got a letter from Myra Eggleston of Youngstown, Pennsylvania. Now, Myra has a lot of brothers and sisters, and they're all bigger than she is. She says that they can do really neat things like play soccer and dance ballet, but Myra's too little.
Too little to dance ballet? How can one be too little to dance ballet? I guess if you're like this big, nobody could see you on the stage.
I'm going to tell you a story about a boy named Dave. Now, Dave lived in a land called Israel.
I talk all the time about like, oh, I had those Lord of the Rings toys. I had that action figure. I had these toys. I had these sheep, and I had Junior Asparagus. I had the Giant Pickle. Not anymore. I don't, but I did at one point.
Hi, I'm Dave.
Hi, Dave.
Dave and his brothers spent most of their time in the fields taking care of their sheep, which could be hard work because their sheep had an unusual problem.
They tip over. Oh, look, there goes one now.
But Dave had an even bigger problem. You see, of all the brothers, he was the smallest.
That's right. Everybody's bigger than I am.
And sometimes his big brothers would pick on him.
Oh, that's crazy. Big brothers never do that.
Oh, Dave, one of my sheep fell over. Would you come pick it up for me?
I'm kind of busy right now.
Do you remember the time we dipped you in tar and stuck you to the backside of an angry water buffalo?
No.
After you pick up our sheep, could you run and get me a bite to eat? I'm famished.
Oh, yeah, me too. Get me something, too.
Like a new voice, so I don't sound exactly like Larry.
Sometimes I think I could eat a whole camel.
Oh, yeah? Well, sometimes I think I could eat a whole spaceship.
What's a spaceship?
I have no idea.
I get that reference. Stupid.
Nothing really exciting happened around there until one day when their dad Jesse came running out with some horrible news.
Whoa. Dave, can you pick those up?
How did a grape have some gourds and an asparagus for kids? Must have had different mobs, I guess.
King Saul is putting together an army to stop the Philistines. He needs your help. You must help save Israel.
We must help save Israel! We must help save Israel! We must help save Israel!
This is probably Gal Gadot's favorite thing to watch in her free time.
Hey, Dave. Where do you think you're going?
I must help save Israel!
It's very nice that you want to help, but saving a country is a big thing. You're a little guy. Big people do big things, and little people do little things.
Tell that to Danny DeVito, you jerk! Danny DeVito was big in my heart. Big in here.
They're big. I'm little.
You don't have to sing about it, though. You could just, like, think about it.
By the time Dave's brothers arrived at King Saul's camp, battle lines had been drawn between the Philistines and the Israelites.
So, King Saul is an asparagus. Are we sure? Are we sure there isn't some sort of cheating happening here? Some sort of adultery?
And now it's time for Silly Songs with Laddie, the part of the show where Laddie comes out and sings a silly song. One day, while talking with Dr. Archibald, Laddie confronts one of his deepest fears.
If my lips ever left my mouth, packed a bag and headed south, that'd be too bad. I'd be so sad.
Where's this paranoia coming from? Is this like some sort of severe OCD, like intrusive thoughts, or is this like schizophrenia? Like where are these fears coming from, Larry?
That'd be too bad, I'd be so sad, I might get mad, I'd call my dad, that'd be too bad.
That'd be too bad.
That'd be too bad.
Why?
'Cause I love my lips.
I love lips too. All kinds of lips. Ladies.
When I was just 2 years old, I left my lips out in the cold and they turned blue. What could I do?
Hate when that happens, if I'm being honest.
10 days after I turned 8, got my lips stuck in a gate. My friends all laughed, and I just stood there until the fire department came and broke the lock with the crowbar, and I had to spend the next 6 weeks in lip rehab with this kid named Oscar who got stung by a bee right on the lip, and we couldn't even talk to each other until the 5th week because both of our lips were so swollen, and when he did start speaking, he just spoke Polish, and I only knew like 3 words in Polish, except now I know 4 because Oscar taught me the word for lip. Usta.
I feel like this is the first silly song that's actually funny. Great work, everybody. We got there. We got there, guys. We made a funny, silly song.
How about if we bring out our strongest man, and you bring out your strongest man, and they will fight. If our champion beats your champion, you will be our slaves. But if your champion defeats us, we will be your slaves. What do you think about that?
All right, we agree. Send out your champion.
Hey, Goliath! The Israelites were so terrified of Goliath that they all ran away and hid.
Nobody will fight. I'll come back tomorrow.
And that's exactly what he did. Goliath came back the next day, and the next day, and the next day.
At a certain point, I feel like you kind of just, like, should lose on precedent. If nobody's fighting, you lose.
Shh, he'll hear you.
Who?
That big pickle over there.
Who will fight me?
Well, who's gonna fight him?
What are you, nuts? He'd have us for lunch. Speaking of which, what'd you bring us?
Here you go.
Pizza.
I've mentioned it before, but there's something weird about 90s cartoons, I guess all kinds of media really, where pizza is just a punchline. I love pizza, but like, it's just food. Same thing they did with like fried chicken earlier. Why was that a punchline?
Don't you have anything to say? Do you guys have any fried chicken? I've got a real hankering for fried chicken.
What is funny about any of that?
I will fight Goliath.
King Saul took the news rather well.
I'm sorry, my ears must be failing. I could have sworn I heard you say that you'd fight Goliath. But you didn't say that, did you?
Yes, I did.
Oh,
Knowing who King Saul was and his personality, it's so funny to have a very proper British guy playing King Saul. It's like, yeah, a little bit of a miscast there, VeggieTales.
no. That's a job for a big person, not a little boy like you. You're not going to sing, are you? Couldn't you just play your harp and I'll throw things at you?
That is a great joke. That's a great reference to all my atheists / people who didn't grow up in a church. That's a Bible joke.
Little guys can do big things too.
All right, I understand. Now let's suppose that this is true. You still look rather wimpy, but I know what we can do. Just step behind this curtain. It will only take a minute. There's a closet in the corner, and you'll like what I've got in it.
You went from not wanting a song number to being a little too enthusiastic about it, in my opinion, Kingy.
Once you've got it all together, I think you will agree. You're bound to do much better if you try to look like me.
Well, maybe if we put him in like a cannon, he could be like a bullet, and we could shoot him at Goliath.
You know, I think maybe I should just be plain old me.
Nah, that's for losers. You gotta be somebody else to succeed.
We went down to a stream and found 5 smooth stones. Then he went back to the camp and waited for Goliath.
Wouldn't it be cooler if he just like picked one though? It's like, that's all I need. 1, not 5. It's like, I plan on missing a couple times.
Who will fight me?
I will fight you, Goliath.
Who said that?
I did.
Huh? Whoa, am I a dog that you come at me with sticks?
No, stones.
It's showtime!
See, now, like, I kind of feel sorry for Goliath, in that, like, he showed up ready for a boxing match, a fair fight. All he got is his dukes that are floating for some reason. He doesn't have hands. I'm not sure how he's doing that. Telekinetic powers. But he just pulls out some rocks and throws them right at his head. Imagine, like, that happening during a pay-per-view. That doesn't seem cool, alright? Like, that feels like cheating.
Well, what did you think of the story?
Oh my goodness, that was amazing. I laughed, I cried. It moved me, Bob.
I honestly, I fight to not say that every time I review a movie. And frankly, I've said it during several movie reviews. You may have caught it. That is why.
Even King Saul tried to change David by putting his own armor on him. It kind of reminds me of another guy who thought he had to put on a costume to be special.
Hey, wow, way to pick on a guy's insecurity, Bob. You don't wear anything, let alone a mask. Maybe you should have some shame.
The world needs a hero. I am that hero. They call me Larry Boy. Bob? Bob? Could you give me a hand? Hey there, citizen. Hey, you over there. Look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me.
Alright, well, there we have it. That was VeggieTales, Dave, and the Giant Pickle. Yeah, that one's a lot of fun. It flew by. Like, you can't believe it's 20-some minutes. It felt like 5, frankly. So, it's fun. It holds up perfectly fine, just like the rest of them so far. That might actually be the best one we've watched so far. But regardless, it was a fun time. It's a good time. It's VeggieTales. It's classic. So, yeah. I'm going through all of them. If you guys keep wanting them, keep getting the comments for them, so I'm going to keep making them. So, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Bye.